Hey guys, today's video is going to be my intro to my seasonal project pan. So again, these are going to be seasonal. I am not going to give updates except for once a quarter. I might post pictures on Instagram, so if you would like the behind the scenes, the sneak peek, the first look, then make sure to follow me there. Also, don't forget, if you love project pans, if you love shop my stashes, if you love first impressions, if you love foundation reviews, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Let me know down below, does seasonal project pan work for you? Would you guys like more updates? Let me know your thoughts below. But otherwise, I have to hurry up because I have about 20 minutes before I have to log into work. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm trying a new thing here where not all of the items I put in are things that I want to finish. So some of these items are things that I really want to get a good idea about. So I want to put a number on how many uses or like how much I want to use up of it. You'll understand in a second. So the first thing here is the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Essence. I did just get this recently. I did a e.l.f. Mint Melt collection and I also used this and talk about it. I will link it here. I just did that last week. But I think that I liked it. It does have fragrance, so I'm not exactly ecstatic about that. But I'm never going to know if I actually like it if I only use it once every once in a while. So I want to put it onto myself. This is a pretty large bottle. It is 5 full ounces. So I would like to get to the bottom of the writing right here, which would be about a third of this bottle. And I think that would push me to use it basically every day and get a real opinion on it, see if my skin reacts weird in any way. I do have this lovely colossal mountain on the side of my face. I don't know if it's this. I've been trying so many foundations and a couple different skincare items recently, so I don't know. So I would love to be able to pinpoint that. I need to be more methodical when trying products instead of just throwing random things in. So that is why I'm putting this into my project pan. I am going to take pictures and I'll overlay, and I'm going to put marks so that we all know where I want to be, and that way I can check in on my progress. And then the second skincare item is this number 7 vitamin C. If you have vitamin C recommendations, let me know down below. I love the Sunday Riley CEO vitamin C. It is my favorite. It's the first vitamin C that I used that really made a difference. It really makes a difference for me. If I put it on at night, the next morning I notice a difference. If I put it on in the morning, when I take off my makeup at night, I notice a difference. I really love that vitamin C. And I know a lot of skincare people say like there's nothing special about that vitamin C except for the Sunday Riley name. So I'm like, okay, then give me other vitamin C's. I tried to use the ordinary vitamin C in hyaluronic spheres or something like that. But that one burned. And so I just stopped using it. I don't know if that was too harsh for my skin at the time that I was trying to use it. But I went to Target the other day because someone on Instagram actually recommended the Lumine. I will put it right here. I don't remember what it was called. This one, and I saw that they sold it at Target. I went into Target. They don't sell it in stores at Target. You gotta buy it online. But while I was in Target, I found this one. This is the number 7 Radiance Plus. It is a 15% vitamin C serum, which is what the Sunday Riley one is. So I do want to try this out. I am almost out of my Sunday Riley one. So I will be finishing that up. I did just buy some scrapers on Amazon so that I can get into the bottle and get the very last like 2 or 3 uses. But once I am done with that one, I am going to go directly into this one and see if I notice a change. Now the Sunday Riley one is not one that I used every day because it's very expensive. This is one that I definitely will use every day. I'll have to do the math on that and see if it would even be less expensive for me. You know what I mean? But I do want to know my thoughts and feelings on it. So I would like to use half of this bottle. Again, I will make a mark. You can see where the liquid is right here, so that should be easy enough for me to mark. I'm going to do one last thing that's not skincare, but could be considered skincare, and this one is just like, I'm always going to throw these in, so get used to it. I'm going to put in another one of my Laneige Glowy Lip Balms, or Lip Glowy Balms. This one is the peach flavor. As you can see, I have a pretty big dent in this already, so I would like to just use this up. And next I have this Smashbox Primerizer. If you have watched my channel at all, you know this is one of my favorite primers, just because I have dry skin, I guess. And I have more than half of this used up. I would like to use it more regularly. I don't use any kind of primer regularly, so I'm going to put this in my project pan more so to get me in the habit of using a primer so that I can test out some of the primers that I have, and I know that I like this one, so I want to start the habit with this. So I have 2 concealers in here, and I know that last year I had a concealer in there and it was in my project pan forever, but this is a mini and I already do have like little marks on it where the doe foot has been hitting the side, so I don't think that I have very much left in here. A project panner's final words, right? This is the NARS Radiant Creamy in the shade Vanilla Light 2, and so I would like to use this. It is a little bit bright for me, I do feel like, compared to how I don't usually really brighten my under eyes. I just do kind of like same color as my foundation, maybe like a shade lighter usually. So the other one that I pulled in here is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I do have a pretty big chunk in this one. I mean, I'm pretty much at half on this one also, but I do love this one like all over the face. It is a really good color for me. I feel like I would use this in like the inner corner, and this is the rest of my under eye and like spot concealing and things like that. So I feel like I could definitely use them together, and hopefully I want to use these up. I'm going to use both of these up. I do have 2 more of these in my collection. They are the shade Fair. This is the shade Ivory. I like the shade Ivory more, actually. My little mini of this Becca Hydra Powder. I don't think that these come, you know, like fully full. Like, I'm not in the daze about that. But I do feel like I have only about 1/3 of this jar, and I feel like I could definitely use this up. It's something I love. One thing though is that I don't powder my whole face, but I could use this and start touching up my face. I don't ever touch up my face because I don't go anywhere. No one's ever seeing me. So when my makeup does start to expire, or if I do start to get oily, I never set it up, like set it or touch it up or anything like that. But I could start doing that. I don't know. I think I can use it up. That's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say. Okay, the NYX Contour, what is this? Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. Now, I have tried this a couple of times, and I think that I like it. I don't know if it's, though, that I just like the formula. And again, I'm probably not really gonna use these shades very much. I might use the highlight, actually. I don't know if that's doing anything to my face or not. I can smell it though. For this one, I would like to use this 20 times. If I can't use it 20 times because I'm not liking what I'm getting out of it, then I'm going to go ahead and declutter it, if that makes sense. So that's what I want for this. And the same thing really for these next 2 items. So this is the Cover FX Soft Peach Blush. I love the formula on this. Don't get me wrong. The color is just a bit peachy for me compared to what I normally wear. I do normally go for something a little more neutral, a little more cool tone, and when I'm going for like a natural look, and then something a little bit more bronzy like the Warm Honey when I'm going for a more bronzy look. I don't normally go for like a peach. I did just get rid of my Bare Minerals That Peach though, because I don't reach for that kind of color a lot. So again, I'm going to give myself, I need to use this 20 times in order to keep it in my collection. If you didn't know, I'm doing a use it or lose it this year, which means I have to use everything in my collection at least one time. But for my project pan items, I will be setting up different parameters, if that makes sense. I don't want to just keep this because it's a really nice blush. I want to keep it because it's a really nice blush that I love to use and I really like the color. So I want to force myself to use this 20 times. If I can't use it 20 times, if I find the 20 times that I use this, I try to put on another color over it, then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And then this Elizabeth Arden, you can't even see that, hold on, there. This Elizabeth Arden blush palette, which if you watch my full face of Elizabeth Arden, you'll know that this is not blush in any way, shape, or form. These are basically highlights. These 2 are obviously a little bit dark for my skin. This one I might be able to get away with, maybe as like a blush topper. But this would be the only highlight shade for me. This one maybe in the summer if I want a really glowy bronzy look, you know? But again, I'm going to put myself, I need to use this 20 times. If I use it on my eyes, that's fine. If I use it as a highlighter, a blush top, or anything like that, that's fine. But if I don't use it, or if I use it those 20 times and I don't like it, then I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. And then the last item is the Maybelline City Bronzer. I do have a pretty good dip in this, and I am starting to see the imprint of the bottom on here. So my goal for this one is just to hit pan. I love this bronzer. I use it often. I think that would be enjoyable, and it would be just a happy, joyous moment. I would just like to hit pan on this. And that is all of my items for my project pan this quarter. I'm calling this winter, even though I maybe should start thinking about spring, but I'm not there yet. Okay, guys? I'm still on the winter mode. Actually, I'm not even in winter mode yet because it hasn't really snowed here. It's really weird. That is my group of project pan items for this season. Again, let me know all your thoughts and ideas below. And again, let me know vitamin C recommendations if you have them. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!